Champions Hall was evacuated this afternoon because of a chemical spill inside of the building. They can say how many people they have to feed, and that can help determine how much food they are able to take with them.
We did see a little bit of that fall weather this weekend, but don't get too excited just yet.
There are over 28,000 people in Washington County alone that are living in poverty.
Jake has been taking an honors course this semester designed around the relationship between government and the media.
Already 2 rounds of sales online, and after those 2 rounds, the tickets are completely sold out.
In fact, just minutes ago, they were able to get the truck back upright onto its wheels. Now, this took 3 wreckers, 2 at the bottom of the hill and 1 at the top of the hill, to try to fight against the full trailer of cement mixture.
You can stop by Club Red and see Caroline in action and use your final flex dollars before they expire at the end of the semester.
I'm standing outside Mr. Burger right now, where you can see the restaurant is packed. Drinking beer was not associated with St. Patrick's Day until in the 20th century, specifically in the 1980s, when Budweiser's pushed it as a marketing tactic.
These parts, for a long time, but I've never been through a tornado.
Wanda Turner was in her living room watching the news when the unexpected happened.
The wind got up real strong. About that time I heard a big boom and the electricity went off.
The EF2 tornado ripped through northern Oklahoma on Wednesday night, destroying homes and businesses all across the region. Mrs. Turner's neighborhood was one of the many neighborhoods affected by the tornado, but hers is one that stayed strong through the disaster.
They stick together. No matter what goes on, we stick together.
Turner has had friends and family members walking around her backyard all day long. They've been picking up tree limbs, fixing roof tiles, and finding old belongings scattered along the street.
Family and everything, you're supposed to help each other. That's what it's all about, family and friends and neighbors, and that's very important. It's important for all of us.
Important especially for Mrs. Turner, because this isn't the first tragedy to strike her this year.
I just lost my husband in January, so it's all up to me now to see that it's done.
Reporting in northern Oklahoma, I'm Mary Kay Carson for UATV News.
I don't have any clue as to what ASG is.
The student body at the U of A is getting ready to vote on a new council for the Associated Student Government. The ticket for the new election has a lack of diversity, meaning many students in underrepresented groups do not even realize the organization exists.
It's almost like it's a ghost organization, like you don't really have anything about it, but it's there. You don't see it.
Tori Adderley is an international student from Jamaica. He's seen signs on campus advertising ASG, but knows no one a part of the organization.
There's, kind of a disconnect between organization and the average student. I think they should try and bridge that gap.
This gap is largely between students that are a part of Greek life and students that aren't. In fact, 95% of ASG is a part of Greek life in some way, yet only 26% of students on campus are in the organization.
It's not all 18-year-olds coming straight from high school. That's not what our campus is composed of anymore.
Yet some of ASG's leadership thinks that students in Greek life help the campus as a whole.
It's not necessarily a horrible thing that most of the organization is Greek, because those are really involved people. They're not involved because they're Greek, but they are Greek because they are involved.
Adderley says that no matter the type of student, everyone should be given a voice.
The whole university, the different people, from different countries, people of different ethnicities, races, all of that should be mixed in together to represent the whole university.
Reporting on campus, I'm Mary Kay Carson for UATV News.
Come back, and then what you get.
We would come together across garden beds, and food would in fact be free because we'd be sharing the responsibility.
Don Bennett, the founder of Tricycle Farms, brings together community organizations from all over the city.
This is called Catmint.
Part of his goal for his nonprofit is to find ways to collaborate with other groups in town, to combine everyone's strengths to meet one another's needs.
It's a lot bigger than me. There's so many people who have had their hands in, including students.
One organization in particular is the University of Arkansas. He believes that students have the knowledge and the willpower to really make a difference in their communities.
Putting those top-tier students into positions where they can actually serve the community is pretty powerful.
4 years ago, a group of fraternity members began clearing the land. Because of this, Tricycle Farms moved from an idea to a reality in just one afternoon. This caused Bennett to realize the farm and the campus had a strong connection.
And the realization of the power of the students on campus.
Celery.
Bennett says that he has seen students develop a passion for serving their community through their work at the farm.
It's delicious.
People have an investment here that's pretty profound and will not waver over time.